welcome. Today I am going to play Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit 3 with Stand for New Zealand scenario. This is one of the very rare early war scenarios for Starter Kit. I mean the original Starter Kit, but because I believe expansions brought us more early war scenarios, and this makes me happy because I really enjoy 1939, 1941 part of the war, while most of the original starter kit scenarios are focused on the later stage of the war. As for this particular scenario, it takes place at the Crete during the German airborne operation on this island on Mediterranean Sea, and this is one of the starter kit 3 scenarios, so it comes with vehicles. At last, later, because at the beginning of the game we have no vehicles on board, but in the half of the game 2 British Mark 6B are going to enter the game. Well, calling them tanks might be a bit odd, because they don't even have guns. They are armored with machine guns only, so they are more tankettes than tanks, but well, we have them, and if you have any armored fighting vehicle, it's better than if you would have none of them. So, as for this particular scenario, to win the battle, Germans need to control all the stone buildings on the board U. Most of the German units start off board, and they are going to enter the game in the turn 1, and small group of Germans is cut off from the main body of their force here in this building, and they are going to hold this building until reinforcements will arrive. Brits are forming a line of defense here, awaiting German attack, while the others are set up there, trying to hold this area and maybe keep Germans off, to force them to stay in this building and do not leave it. Scenario takes 7.5 turns, and in the 5th turn British reinforcements are about to arrive, and these reinforcements are 2 squads, commander, light machine gun, and 2 Mark 6B tanks. As for any other equipment, Brits have 2 Italian guns, and they can use it normally. They don't get penalties for captured weapons like you normally get. As for Germans, they haven't much of the special weapons because they are Fallschirmjäger, so they never had much of this stuff, but here they have 2 anti-tank rifles that I gave to the half squads, and they are going to my tank hunters, so when the British Mark 6 are going to arrive, their job will be to get rid of them. I also have 1 mortar, but it is a very small mortar with Germans themselves call it meatball launcher due to the small ammo and very little effect it could do on enemies. And as for special scenario rules, New Zealand units get -1 DRM for any ambush die roll. So only these that are on board, not the ones that are going to enter the board later as a reinforcements. Next, Commonwealth crew and first line multi-man counters do not cover, so this is quite important thing to remember, that that Kiwis, because I used to call them British because, well, they are British when it comes to color, but in fact they are New Zealand's or Kiwis, as some call them, and they do not cover. Next, about captured penalties that I mentioned before, and now one of the most annoying things in this scenario for the defender: for the turns 1 and 2, every fire directed against German units that are arriving from the west gets additional +1 die roll modifier. So this is going to be pretty annoying. And next, grain is in season, and our vehicles cannot enter any building hexes. Okay, so that would be an introduction. And now we can start the game. Germans are starting, I guess that's pretty obvious, and we are starting with prep fire phase. There is a small group of Germans here, so why don't we try some fire? We have 7, 12, and 17. So this is going to be 16, and I am going to target this hex. So I have 16, minus 1 because of the commander, plus 3 because of the building. So it is 16 and total of plus 2. Not a bad situation. Let's start and let's see how it will go. So let's try 6. That's pretty good, I believe. It's 8 due to the modifier. In the 16 it is 1 MC. So for the British commander, 1 MC, so he fails. And now his men, they failed. And now they have to undergo second morale check because their commander had higher morale than them and he broke. 7, they passed. Okay, so all of them are now broken. And let's mark them as prep fire. Now, movement phase. So where I am going to move? First, I am making assault movement with this group. I have 2 squads armed with light machine guns. They are making assault movement into this building. Brits are thinking if they want to fire at them, but the chance is small because they used assault movement and this is plus 2, so not much. Now, they are moving, and they are moving normally, not an assault movement. And they cannot see them due to this building, and then they enter this building. And now, they fire at them. There is 4 plus 2 because of the wood building, and minus 1 because of not assault movement. Oh hell, that's 3. Plus 1 because of building, and another plus 1 because of this nasty scenario modifier. So this is total of 5. In the column of 4, 5 it is 1 MC, so it's morale check plus 1. For the German commander, he passes, and for his men, they passed. Okay, so residual fire and fire. And now these guys, they are making normal movement into these woods, and now these guys are firing at them. They have 6, and now this is plus 1 because of the woods, plus 1 because of this damn modifier, so, and minus 1 because they are not using assault movement. So this is total of plus 1. So we have 6 and plus 1, and we got 8. In the column of 6, it is pin test check. So for the leader, he's fine. For the first squad, they are fine. And for the second squad, they are fine. So, first fire. They are moving into this building. Let's place here residual. And now they wonder if they want to fire at them, but they are now in the building, so it makes them harder to hit, so no. Now they are making assault movement into these woods, and now they are firing at them. This is 4, plus 1 because of the woods, and plus 1 because of this annoying modifier. Nope, this is definitely a miss. So that would be all for this group. I think they made it quite well. Now them, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, no, 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if I want to move on, but if I will go here, then these guns will be able to fire at me. Not a very good thing, yeah. But from the other hand, in this scenario with Germans, I need to move on. I cannot simply stay and hope that I will eliminate enemies with my impressive firepower. No, I have to reach these buildings and I have to do it fast. So I will take my risk and I enter this hex, and now let's see if these guns can see me. I think this gun actually not, because you see their covered arc is here, so I am out of their covered arc, and this gun, yeah, this gun can see me. They could also try to change their facing during fire, but it is very costly, and it is not a very good idea if not necessary. So I will fire with this gun. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a range of 5 with Italian gun of 75 millimeters. This is infantry target type, so we need 8. And now let's check for modifiers. We got this damn +1 because of the special scenario modifiers. And now let me see if we get any additional modifiers here. I believe we get. We are not changing our covered arc. There are no smoke. We don't get a penalty for using captured equipment. And this is -1 for non-assault movement and -1 for moving in open ground. So this is -2. So yeah, this is +1 and -2. So total modifiers are -1. Not bad. Fantastic! First of all, we got critical hit. Let me show you. This is Italian gun, infantry target type 3. So we got critical hit on these bastards, and this means that we are going to hit them not with 12, but with 24. That's amazing. This is gun F. So let's place such target acquired, and now this is 24, and this is going to be tough for Germans. Damn! It's 24 and 10. It is 1 MC. Okay, not very bad, but I expected something better. So we have commander and 2 squads. So for the commander, he's fine. For the first squad, they are fine. For the second squad, 11. 1 MC, so 12. So no, they are broken. That's all. Now, the other Germans. 1, 2, 3. Like I said, they are my anti-tank troops, so let them wait. They will be needed when tanks will appear. And now here. This group makes assault movement onto this hex. So these Brits are firing at them. They have 6, and now -1 because of enemy moving in the open ground, and +1 because of this damn modifier. So this is +1 and -1, so they are nullifying each other, and we are firing with the firepower of 6 with modifiers of 0. Ten. This is a miss, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, in the column of 6, this is a miss. Damn. So, residual of 2. Now, they are also making assault movement. And they are also making assault movement. So, that would be all when it comes to the German movement. And now, we can remove all the residuals. And let's go to the British defensive fire phase. So they are broken, so they cannot form a fire group. That's bad. I spread them like this to make sure that they won't be broken if they will be in one big stack. But now they have to fire alone. So they are firing at them with firepower of 4 and +3 each. So first shot, miss, and the second shot, of course, a miss. Not a big surprise, isn't it? Now, here, they all have first fire, so they can fire on the adjacent hexes only. Oh, I forgot about them. They can see this mortar team, so they could fire at them when they moved. Okay, me bad. I can fire now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 and +1, because this is not during the movement phase. Okay, let's reroll this one. It's 9, so no, not a chance. And that's all when it comes to the defensive fire. So we can remove defensive fire markers. And next we have German advancing fire phase. German units here have no assault fire ability, so they are going to fire normally. So how they are going to fire? Let me think. I think I will make one big fire group here to focus my firepower on them, hoping to get rid of them. So it will be 8, 16 and 20. So I have 20, and 20 it is goes down to 10 because of the assault fire. So we have 8 +1 because of the woods. Let's see if we can hit them. Amazing. And this is 4 in the column of 8. This is 2 MC. Okay, and 4 Brits. They managed to win. Damn them. Such situations are really annoying. Okay, now here. Oh, let's mark them that they fired to remember about it. Now they are going to fire at this gun. They have 4, so it's 2, -1 for the commander, and +2 because of the gun shield. So it won't be an easy hit. We had 6, +2, 8. Nope, this is a miss. Now, here. They will fire alone on this hex. So they have 2 and 4. So it will be 4 +2 because of the wood building, -2 because of the leader. So it's 4. And damn, this is epic miss. They are firing here, so they have, let me check, 4, 7, 11, 14, 15, and 17. So it's 17 versus, and I have to halve it now. So it's 17 and it is halved to 8.5. So it's 8. So it's 8 minus +2 because of the wood building, and a miss. And finally them. They are targeting, I think, them. So they are in the wood building, and we have 3, 7, 11. So it's 5.5. So it is 4. So 4 and +2, no effect. So this concludes German advancing fire phase. And next we have a road phase. So who has to road? Well, these guys. They are moving to the nearest wood or building hex, so 1. Here they are fine. 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no. And they can move here normally. Anyone else? They don't have to. They are fine. They are not forced to retreat. So next we have German advance phase. So I am advancing everywhere, wherever I can. And here, this is a problematic situation because they are not broken. I hoped to break them at the beginning of the game and make my way through this building and down these hills, but looks like I failed to achieve this part of my plan. This is going to be bad. So I think I will do something like this. I will spread my forces on the multiple directions, hoping that I will be able to achieve something simply by moving with so many units that Brits won't be able to hit all of them. And now here I will move one of my units here. Why not there? Why not here? Because I want them to be close to them. So if they won't be able to rally themselves, then they will have to keep Desperation Morale marker because of being adjacent to the enemy unit. Okay, so that's all when it comes to the advance phase. And next we have close combat phase, but we haven't anything to do in the close combat phase, so we are moving into British part of the turn 1. I mean technically New Zealand part of the turn 1. So let's go and start with rally phase. So this commander tries to rally himself, and now let's see if he can. 5. Yeah, he made it. Why? 5 plus 4 is 9, and he's in the building, so he is fine. And now he tries to rally his men. It's 5 plus 4, 9, minus 1 because of the building, minus 1 because of the commanders, and they had 7, so they are rallied. Oh, and now these Germans are in troubles. Okay, they only can remove Desperation Morale marker. So that's all, and now we have British, or the Kiwis, prep fire phase. So first of all, I will try to fire here with this 4. 8 in the column of 4, nothing. Next, this one here. 5 in the column of 4. This is 1 MC. They passed. Well, I hoped that I will be able to break them with any of these guys and they will fire at them, but looks like it's not working. So now I have 8, so it will be 16. Minus 1 because of the commander, and it is 6 in the column of 16. This is 2 MC. Okay, I feel bad for these Germans. 9, so they are broken. Here. Okay, so they are firing here with 12 plus 1. Yeah, still plus 1 because this is turn 1. 8 in the column of 12. 1 MC. For the German commander, he's fine. Nope, sorry, he's pinned because it's 8. For his men, they are fine. No, they are pinned. Sorry. And for the other squad, they are fine. They cannot see anyone. This gun fires at them. And now, it is +1 because of the modifier from the scenario, -1 because of target acquisition. So it is 0, and we need 8 again. We got 7, we scored a hit, and now it is not a critical hit, so we hit them with normal firepower of 12. Still pretty good. 7. 7 in the column of 12, it's 1 MC for the German leader. 8, and he has 9, so he passes, and for his men 7, and leader provides -1, so they passed. I can flip on the -2 target acquisition, and now here. They are firing here. This is 8 +1, 9 in the column of 8, pin test check, failed, so they are pinned. They are firing here, so 4 and +1, 6 in the column of 4, normal morale check, and failed, so Germans are broken. And now they are firing here, 6 +1. Wow! And they are first line, so they do not cover. This is 3 in the column of 6. It is K2. So this squad is halved into half squad and gets +2 morale check. My god! Natural 12, so they are halved again, so they are eliminated. Looks like Brits are very lucky this time. I remember playing this scenario before, about a couple of months ago, and the Germans were swarming, like they were really doing their crush on the Brits, and today it's something completely different. Well, that's what I like Advanced Squad Leader. You can never make a perfect plan in this game, because you may have a perfect plan actually, but the game might tell no to your perfect plans. So that's all for the British prep fire phase, and now let's check for the British movement phase. Well, not sure if our Kiwis are going to move anywhere. Let me think. I actually think that I might do something like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They will take these positions, so they have a fire on this road, and they can fire on this empty area, because when they were in this building, then these wood hexes blocked their line of sights. So that's all for the British movement phase, and now we are going into German defensive fire phase. So let's go. We have 12 +2 +3 -1, so it's 12 +2, 10 in the column of 12. This is pin test check only. For the commander, he's pinned, not like it's going to do much. And for his men, they are also pinned, so the entire stack is pinned. Nothing really impressive. And now here. I will make another big fire group to fire on this hex. So I have 4, 6, 8, 12 and 16. So I have 16 +1. Oh, sorry. They were on the adjacent hex, so it is 20, not 16. Okay, so it's 9 in the column of 12, of the 20. This is 1 MC. 7. They are only pinned. Come on. It's getting really annoying. Now here. They are firing on this gun. I mean, they have fire range of 6, so they might fire at this gun actually, hoping to get rid of it, because this gun fires at them. So they will target this gun instead. They have 4 and -1 because of the leader, +2 because of the gun shield. 6. It's 6 in the column of 4. It is normal morale check for the crew, and they passed. Now here. They are firing on this hex, so I have 7 and 11, so this is going to be 8, +2 and -2, so 0. No, just a annoying pin test check. They passed, I believe. No, they failed, but well, let's make it straight. These pins are not going to be very effective now, especially because it is still a British turn. If there would be a German turn, well, it could be better, but now it does nothing. Now they are firing here with 4 and +2. It's 7 in the column of 4. It's another pin test check. 8. They are pinned. I mean, their commander is fine. Sorry, there was a commander, so I need to make a roll for the squad. Squad is fine. So that's all. Yeah, that's all. Sorry, Germans, but you are not doing very well. Göring won't be happy. So let's remove these defensive fire markers. There are no any residuals because Germans fired in their own defensive fire phase. And now we have advancing fire phase, but I don't think there is any chance to perform such a fire, because all British units that could fire did it in their prep fire phase. So I can only remove these prep fire markers. Okay, so that's all. Next we have road phase. So they are routing here, hoping that their commander will help them. They are routing here, and they are all pinned, right? Yeah, they are just pinned. So that's all. Next, advance phase, and I don't think that the Brits are going to do any advance. No, they don't have to. So close combat phase, and we can remove all the pin markers from the board. We have a couple of them, all here and there, but they didn't work very well. And this concludes turn 1. We are moving into turn 2, and the Germans have to really hurry if they want to do something effective. So let's go and start with rally phase. So I'm going to rally this unit. 9, I failed. I can only remove DM marker. Next, the same situation here. 5, I think I made it. Let me check. They had morale of 8 and I got 5, so 5 plus 4 is 9, minus 2 because of the commander. They are back to normal. So this 10 minus 2 commander is really something, and I might try self-rally here. 4, they are back to normal. Good. As for Brits, they don't have anyone to rally. No, they don't have to. So, next we have prep fire phase, and they are firing here with 12 plus 2. My god! they failed and their machine gun is broken. Next, here they are firing alone, so I have 16 plus 1 and minus 1. Nah. 8 in the 16, this is 1 MC. Oh my god! How can this happen? Now they are firing on this gun for minus 1 and plus 2. Looks like dice are not really liking Germans much. This group fires here. Oh no, here. So this should be a big group. So I have 7, 11 and 18. So this is 18 plus 2 and minus 2. So it is column of 16. 11 in the column of 16. Pin test check. Fantastic. For the British leader. He's fine. For his men. Oh my, what happened to this die? Let's reroll it. Okay, they are pinned. Amazing result. They are firing here. 8 plus 2. The gain, nothing. I don't even have to comment this. So that would be all for the German actions when it comes to the prep fire phase, and let's go to the German movement phase. So what I'm going to do, they are making assault movement here. This gun fires at them. If they would fire at them now, it would lose its target acquisition. So it is not firing. 1 to make up the hill, 2 to move on the hill, 3 they are moving here, and now they are firing at them with 4 and plus 1 because of the hill, and minus 1 because of the moving in the open ground, and minus 1 because of the sorry, not in the open ground, because there is TEM involved, so no, but it is still minus 1 because of not non-assault movement, and plus 1 because of the scenario modifier. It's 7, so it will be 0 and 7 in the column of 4. Pin test check. Passed. First fire and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are firing with 8, and now plus 1 because firing up the hill, plus 1 because of scenario modifier, minus 1 because of non-assault movement. So it is 8 plus 1, a miss. Now they are making assault movement onto this hex. So it is 12 and plus 1 because of the woods, plus 1 because of the scenario modifier. So it is 12 plus 2, 10 in the column of 12. Pin test check. For the first squad, they passed. For the second squad, they passed. They are making assault movement here, so they are firing again with 8 and minus 1 for moving in the open ground, and plus 1 for scenario modifier. 7. 1 MC. For Germans, they passed. Residual fire of 2. And now them. they are making assault movement onto this hex. They are firing at them. 6 -1 because of the open ground, +1 because of the scenario modifier. 9 in the column of 6, it is nothing. And it was 6, so it is 2. And they are firing at 2 on this hex, so they have 2 because they are pinned. So 2 -1 and +1, so 2 and 0, 9, no effect. That's all. Yeah, that's all when it comes to the German movement. They are moving really slow, more like slugs than Germans. And now we have defensive fire phase. So they are firing here, so they have 4 +1, nothing. They cannot fire, they cannot fire. They are firing here, so they have 4 and +1 because of the terrain, +1 because of the enemy with a modifier. So 8, no effect. And this gun fires here. Eight. So yeah, this is a hit because of -2 and +1. So 12 for the German leader and 8 in the column of 12. This is 1 MC. For the German leader, he passes, and German squad 8, 1 MC. A leader provides -1 and they have 8, so they are pinned. And now this gun can fire here. It has them in its covered arc. I could make it in the movement phase, but well, I missed an opportunity, so let's try. Wow, this is critical hit. So we hit them with 24. 11 in the 24 is 1 MC. And they are broken. Let me check what their ELR is. 5. So they do not suffer quality reduction, but even so, they are definitely broken by the gunfire. And now I can place target acquisition of -1. This is final fire. And is that all? No. Here I have 8 +2 and -1. Nope. This is a... Okay, gun is fine. I was almost certain that the gun was broken in the process, but nope. So that's all when it comes to the British defensive fire phase. And next we are going into the German advancing fire phase. So they are trying to fire here with 8 +1. And of course they failed. These two are firing at them, so it is 6 halved into 3, so it is 2, and +1, +2 because of the gun shield. No effect. And they are firing here with 4, so it's halved into 2, 2 +2. No effect. So this concludes German advancing fire. And next we have a road phase. So who has to road? Them They are routing here and now here, and due to this fact I have to remove this residual target acquisition because they are out of the line of sight of this gun, and now they are moving here. Anyone else? They are pinned. They are pinned, so no one has to route. Now advance phase. So them and them are moving here. Close combat. They are moving down, up. They are moving here. This squad is pinned, so it cannot advance. They go here. They will try their luck with close combat as well. And now this huge stack. I will send one of my squads with light machine gun here. And they will go there. Let's leave this light machine gun. So that's all for the advance, and now we have two close combats to resolve. First here, and of course we need to make ambush roll. For the Germans 5, for the Brits it's 4, so no ambush. We have 1-to-1, so both sides need 5 or less to score a hit. For Germans 10, for Brits 8. Nothing, so it goes into melee. And now here Germans and Kiwis. Now ambush for the Germans, for the nothing. And now Germans have 3 squads, so this is 3-to-1 and -1 because of the leader, so 8. Damn! How so? And Brits Kiwis decide to target a single German hex, so they have one German squad, so 1-to-1, and again nothing. This game is sponsored by the battle rolls. So that's all, and this concludes German actions in the turn 2. We are finishing this turn, this part of the turn, and now it is Allied part of the turn. So let's go. Rally phase. So this squad tries to repair this medium heavy machine gun. They failed, and now commander tries to rally the other squad. He does. So this squad is fine, but sadly our heavy machine gun is not. And any other actions in this phase? Oh, I forgot to remove pin marker. I think no. I can only remove Desperation Morale. And next we have British prep fire phase. So, who wants to fire? I think them. They are firing here with 8 +1 because we are using this damned modifier for the turn 1 and turn 2. And epic miss. They are firing here as well with 6 +1, 8. In the column of 6 it is pin test check. For the leader, he's fine. For the squad, they are pinned. Who is going to fire next? Well, this gun, of course. 7, this is a hit, because we got +1 for the modifier, -2 because of the target acquisition. So that's pretty good. And this is 12 for the German commander. It is 9, so he's pinned. Oh, sorry, it is 9 in the column of 12, so this is a normal morale check. So now, for the German commander, he's fine. For the squad, they are -1 because of the leader, so it's 8, so they are pinned again. Okay. Now, this gun, I need to change its facing, definitely. And who else? Let me see. They cannot see anyone. They cannot see anyone either. So they are firing here with 8 and +2. It's 8. In the column of 8, it's a normal morale check. For the leader, he's fine. For the first squad, they are fine. For the second squad, they are broken. No, they are pinned because of the leader. And I guess that's all for the prep fire. Yes, that's all for the prep fire, and next we go to the movement phase. So, do I want to move anywhere with my Brits? I think they will stay here. As for this gun, yes, it's kinda tempting to change their facing, like this, but such action would result with enemy reaction fire, so this is also pretty bad. And the good thing that bad thing is that you cannot simply change your facing of the gun during the advance phase. You have to do it in the movement phase. So this gun is a pretty dire situation now. Well, I want to make my risk, so let them stay. And I'm not making any more moves with allies, so let's go to the German defensive fire phase now. So, they are both firing here. They have 6, 3, and 3. And they are firing out of the covered arc, so there is no gun shield modifier, but they are on the hill, so this is +1. And they are elite units, but they still got to be affected by covering. So they have 6, so it will be 4, and 4 in the column 4 and the 7 is pin test check. So British crew is fine. They are firing here. 4, okay, that's good. We have 2 and +2 for the gun shield, -1 for the leader, so it is 4 in the column of 2, 1 MC. Sorry, 5 in the column of 2, so this is normal morale check. 11, okay, so they are broken, finally, and due to this fact we have to remove this target acquisition. Now here, I cannot fire on this hex because this is melee. I can fire here, so it will be 2, but it's doubled due to the adjacent hex, so it's 4, and 4 plus 7, it will be 11. So I'm firing here with these 2 units with the strength of 8 and +2. Nope, this is a miss. and now they are firing here. I have 4, 7 and 11, so it will be 8 and plus 2 minus 2. 6. 6 in the column of 8 is 1 MC. So for the Kiwis commander, 9, he is broken, and for his men, they are also broken. So all of them are broken. Now who's next? Here I have only 5, I have no gun and they are pinned, so they will give me 2. So I will have 6, plus 2 minus 1. This is a miss. I will place this gun here just to remember that I need to repair it before I will be able to use it. So that's all when it comes to the German defensive fire. Yeah, not more defensive fire to do. So British advancing fire. And no advancing fire for Brits either. So let's remove prep fires. And road phase. They have to road, and now here no one can see them, so it's 1.5, 3, 4, 5, 6. They also have to road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's all when it comes to road. Let me check, they are pinned. Yeah, that's all. So next we have advance phase, and I think Brits have they don't have anywhere to advance. So close combat. Let's start here. We have 1-1. So Brits, they made it, and Germans, they failed. So German squad is eliminated. And now here we have 3-1 for Germans and -1 for the commander. 7. Yeah, Brits are eliminated, but Brits are fighting back against the single German squad. They failed. So British squad here is done. And now I can remove pin marker from here and from there. And this concludes turn 2. We are moving into turn 3, and now Brits are happy because they don't have to use this annoying modifier from the scenario anymore. So this will be first 2 turns of this scenario. I will continue it soon in the next part of my series. So for today that would be all. Thank you for watching and see you next time.